Welcome back to my channel, guys. I wanted to upload last week, but I did not have a voice last week. But nonetheless, look at me now. But I just kind of wanted to piggyback off of my previous video, the Just Do It one. If you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. A shameless plug there. But anyway, I just wanted to piggyback off of that and tell you that whenever God tells you to do something, don't think. Just do it. Because if you wind up thinking about it, if you take too long to think about it, you might end up talking yourself out of doing what he told you to do. Because I'm speaking from experience. So we're at our link group. Link is like Bible study, but we were at our link group a while back, and conversation was good, it was flowing, and people were like pouring into one of our link group members or leaders. They were pouring into her, and I was like, oh, I want to be able to do that. But I heard the Lord say prophesy, and I was like, huh? Because to be honest, at link I'm pretty quiet. I like to soak in what others are saying. Like, oh, that's good right there. That's good. I like to take it in. I'm kind of quiet. But he was like, prophesy. And then in my mind, I'm like, all these thoughts come to my mind. I'm like, now, Lord, when? What am I going to say? What am I do? Like, what? And I'm thinking all of these different things in my mind as I hear that. And out of nowhere, like, one of the gentlemen in our link group, he just starts talking and he starts flowing and he's like pouring into our leader, and it's beautiful, and I'm in awe and I'm amazed at everything he's saying, and I'm like, how is he able to do that? And the Lord said, because he opened his mouth and you wouldn't. And I was like, oh, that cut me deep. And I was like, okay, God, I hear you. I hear you. And in that moment, I realized that God's going to get what he needs to get done with or without us. If we won't do it, he will find a willing vessel that will do it. But I want to be, it's an honor. I count it as an honor and a privilege to be known by God and to be used by him and to know his voice. I count that as an honor and a privilege. And I was so ready to repent. I'm like, I'm sorry, Lord. Because I don't know. I'm often called Mousy Allison because of how, I guess, shy or quiet I am. So they give me this term Mousy. So for me to hear God say prophesy and not know what to say, like not know what to do, like that was, I don't know, nerve-wracking for me. But but there's this thing called faith. So when you can't see or you don't know, you have faith that God will show you what to do or give you what to say. And so God took me back to the scriptures in Matthew 10, and it starts at verse 12, where basically he was giving the disciples instructions on what to do, like what to say, what to do to people. Like if God tells you to do something, you do it, and don't worry about how the people will receive you. If they hear you, cool. If they don't, if they ignore you, you shake the dust off of your feet because you did what God told you to do. It's not on you anymore. So he took me back to that, and he was basically saying, Allison, if you just open your mouth, I will speak for you. You just open your mouth. That's what Holy Spirit is for. Just open your mouth, I will speak for you. So then this past link group, it was like a smaller session, and conversation was still good. We pouring into each other, and then I share what the Lord gave me, and like he showed me in a dream about the process and everything. And I shared this with a particular link member, and like it was right on time for her, and I just was like flowing, and I didn't know really what I was going to say beforehand. I was just like talking, basically, like I'm talking to you right now. But it was like, you can tell it was God, because I didn't know what, and it was just like right on time for her. And it was like, wow, so this is what the Lord meant. You open your mouth, he'll speak for you. He'll do the talking for you. And like, it was right on time, and like other link members could relate as well. And it's just so, I count it as a blessing and a privilege to be able to pour into somebody else and bless somebody else, and not always be the one, taking, because that's what it felt like at link for me, because how quiet I was. It's a blessing to give than it is to receive. So I say all of this to tell you, when God tells you to do something, don't think, just do it. And guys, like, don't think that I'm just, telling you this, but I eat this before I serve it to you all. Like, it is hard. Sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow, but I take this in and I eat this before I share it with you all. But nonetheless, you are necessary for the kingdom. You're not an option. You are necessary. Okay? God needs you. Well, he doesn't really need us, but he wants us, if that makes sense. You are necessary for the kingdom. Don't think, just do. Be blessed.